MoneyWalk 216. Budget your way to blessings. This program will help you undo financial bondage. A budget is necessary for successfully managing your finances. Every person should have a budget to ensure that they're getting the most out of their income. It helps you see exactly how much comes in versus how much goes out over short range and long range periods. So you don't blindly float along buying things that cause your expenses to creep above your income. Without a budget, you will likely have no ability to appropriately save and invest for the future. Many people attempt to budget in their heads, but it causes them to fall short on bill payments and other operations of daily life that should be greater priority. Writing out a budget would have forewarned them of the situation and let them know that negative consequences would eventually follow if they don't correct the situation. A good book that contains budgeting illustrations along with paper and pencil are all that's needed to start writing a budget. A computer spreadsheet or budget software makes the job even easier. After your initial few hours setting up your budget, you'll only need an hour each week to maintain it and revise it if necessary due to changes in income and necessary expenses. My recommendation is that you pay the tithe as the first line item expense. Then find out how the rest of your budget works out. For example, do you have a surplus each month or do you have a deficit? Now look at your expense categories to identify the things that can reasonably be eliminated or reduced. So the increased disposable cash flow can be put toward a first tier 1,000 emergency fund and then toward repayment of non-mortgage debt, credit cards, car loans, personal loans, student loans, etc. Once non-mortgage debt is paid off, use the surplus cash flow to build at least a $10,000 emergency fund. On average, it takes people who are focused 2 to 3 years to pay off all their non-mortgage debt, about 6 months thereafter to build their emergency fund to $10,000, and about 7 years after to pay off their mortgage, even while putting 10% of their income into investment accounts, brokerage, 401k, Roth IRA, etc. Over the years, budgeting your income and expenses will produce enormous blessings that in the past you never thought could be realized. We are a testimony to the power of Scripture in this regard, as we've become multimillionaires using this technique, along with the few other proven steps for financial freedom and wealth building, and have helped others find freedom from financial bondage and build wealth. Please pray for this ministry and email questions to parlor@ameritech.net. Share the link below with others who could use helpful lifestyle and financial guidance. May the Lord bless you richly as you follow his plan.